they feel. In this song that stuck in my head, did you tell them how you violated me? By Carmen. Because King, um, you broke free from harmful people, toxic habit. Because King mistreated Neek. Chris mistreated Nija. And it's kind of really sad where I noticed that, like, our influencers go through the most worst shit. And it's like, people really don't think love wins. Like, if they just treated this person right, they would have got more viral. But it's like, they was dating some true narcissists. Like, I mean, stressing them out, making them feel like they're not valuable. It's really wild. I really don't like what Neek went through, because I feel like she hides so much, and it's like people want her to be snapping and 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 why I say that, because it's like she moved on fast with the chariot, but it's like you could tell that she's a nice person, but it's like people want her to be like, oh, she a bitch, and she's not. Like, you could really, like, and I feel like in her situation, why she's so lucky is because it's like, and she deserved to hear that she's very lucky, because it's like, you was able, like, people gotta understand, even though I got that like too, it's like, when people look at you and people be trying to put you, oh, this person narcissistic, and they could tell that you're a kind person, people could read energy. I've been noticing that. Even my supporters. So it's like, when someone's trying to say, oh, this person did that and that, but it's like, they're not gonna tell, because how does it sound? Like, okay, Neek helping King with the bills, and he supposed to be the man. And a lot of women be in situations where you helping the man, even I, where with the bill, and it's like, you just did that out of kindness, because you know and it's even crazy where y'all had some crazy ex where they was testing you, like, if she don't help me, she love herself, but if she do help me, she don't love herself. Yeah. Yeah, y'all staying away from people that's not protected, that don't know the sidewalk rule. um y'all staying away from harmful people. Break your free from toxic people, toxic habit, people who don't have confidence, they self-doubt, they're very low. You have surrendered. You got wealth that is coming, so act now, don't wait. You're trustworthy, you're reliable. People see that you're at peace, you're a wish come true, and it's like happening all in divine timing, and it's people rooting for you. You feel me? And it just shows you, like, when you let stuff too much slide, even in Carmen's song, it's like, it's crazy. Because he even tried to expose her, like, she needed to get married and to have her visa, and she was not and like, people did not like him, and like, she was intoxicated, and it's like, it really shows you, like, even though, ladies, like, yes, there is men that's gonna protect you, there is some that will do shit like this, and I see you moving on, but it's like, the trauma is still there. Like, how can you lock your own kids and say, like, it's even crazy where I know there's some baby mamas where it's like, you had some baby daddies where they will do the most to show how much toxicity they are, and stressing you out during postpartum, during your pregnancy, and it's like, for someone to be in love with you because they didn't mentally break you down, but you don't know, like, this is why I don't like when people stress me out, because one thing, when I took anatomy 1 and 2, the brain holds on to trauma. And when someone's making you overthink or traumatizing you, causing PTSD, doing all that towards you when you're going through changes after having a baby, that person's not to be trusted. Because it'd be weird when I seen people did that to people, like baby daddies, online or like in person, and I would not be around. And it's just like they be obsessed with you low key, like, and still be trying to be like, oh yeah, I love you, I want to be with you. And most people say that's bipolar. I call that demonic, because like, how can you say you love the mother of your child, but then you disrespecting her on the internet? Like, there's too many people in this generation trying to show they don't care. I really would rather you show that you do give a fuck, because you're also showing other masculines that this shit's okay and it's not. And then when women, even men saying, like, lately when they go on dates, it's like they get the hoes, and the women that got their shit together, they in the house going to work. A lot of people okay being alone, even men. So it's really sad. You feel me? Because that song stuck in my head. Did you tell them how how you fucked me over, telling me lies? You feel me? It's like this person wanted to have control over Carmen of how she eat. Like, that is terrible. Yeah. That's why I be telling y'all, also be careful of people that's lustful, that say they could please you or do all this crazy shit. Because sometimes people who be saying they have sex addiction or a lust demon on them, they're the type of person that know that you will be attached to them sexually, and they will do the same thing knowing it's going to drive you crazy. They put whatever they did. It's almost like Bobby and Whitney, where Whitney was so heartbroken because she walked in on him doing the same thing that he did on her. You feel me? Yeah, with the Six of Swords. Because it started all sweet. Like, he give her the attention that every woman wants. The flowers, running up to him, picking her up. Yeah. Because sometimes, I like to call it out. They was in love, but I feel like it was a lot of infatuation. It was a lot of sex going on there. But what y'all don't see coming, someone gonna get you a Rolex. Somebody gonna get you a nice expensive watch. Oh, confirmation. I used to have an ex that be like, every time I drop my car, that's confirmation. Yeah. The Ten of Pentacles is here, and it's like the Hangman. You surrendering and also letting go of people that do not serve you. I feel like God was covering you, because this person's like covered in nice clothing, so no one could see how abundant you are. It's like people didn't appreciate the little things you was doing, and you got a lot of good things coming to your way. And I feel like you learned a valuable lesson that people treat you exactly how they feel about you. And with this good news and recognition that you're getting, I feel like you're very humble and very grateful. You could even have people trying to see you get out of character because you making more money. You started that duplex business, Airbnb, Amazon seller, got a vending machine, got your kid a vending machine. Somebody could like polka dot ice cream, something at Wawa that you like, taking action on your project. I feel like you, even when you be feeling delayed or frustrated, you still be posting. And I feel like you agreeing to disagree with people, like, you seeking advice from others, but then you weighing your options and making the best decision. Because I feel like you got people that ain't gonna tell you, that lack self-awareness of their behavior. Like, they are kind of like them envious people. Like, they ain't gonna tell you to, start that project knowing it's gonna get you out the trenches or get you in a better predicament. So you got some crab in the bucket, and I feel like you need to evaluate that and be around people that want to see you win. God is answering your prayers too. Like, you want new friends, you want people to collab with the Three of Pentacles, you gonna have that. My friend was just telling me that JP, he was like, yeah, I gotta get back to praying, because these people with this all talk, I feel like you the type of person where you had, like, went to middle school, high school, and you got stuck with the group where you have to do the whole project. Then you gave them index cards so they could know about the project, and then it's like they reading it like they don't care, And my teacher, Miss Joseph, didn't like that. And I was explaining, she moved me to the side, and all they had to do was read the board too, because I wrote it so neatly, and they didn't want to put the effort. They all got an F. And then it even pissed me off. I'm like, I was like, how slow can you be? And everybody was like, damn, Ayana snapping. It's like, nah, because I gave you the index card. Y'all reading it dry. It's like you want to get caught for like not doing the work or having the effort. It's already bad enough that you didn't want to show up after school to the library. You didn't want to do the conclusion, the observation. You didn't want to put the project together, and I did everything, and you're sitting here like showing that you don't give a fuck about your education. Literally. Like, y'all tired of being around people that don't give a fuck about their education, their future. And then when they 30 or 40, they the main one complaining, bitching, being like, what did I do my whole life? I had an ex like that. They'll be like gossiping, heavy party, dealing with third parties, going out, talking about other people that's successful while they ain't doing shit with their life. And they sitting there like, oh, why no one told me? Like, what you mean? I fixed your credit. I told you that. This is why I always was like wealthy around him, because it's like I was selling wigs. My rent was 1,300. I paid 3 months of rent ahead. I'm liking my apartment. I'm also going to school, and this is why I wanted to be abundant, because it's like you don't have parents to call on. Your parents don't got 1,000 like that to give, you know. And it was a good feeling. Me and JoJo, his friend, like understanding the importance of having 5,000 saved, and he's like, "You childish, bro." He even said it like, oh, I was just being immature. No. Don't give people 8 chances, 10 chances. You gave them enough chances to show. Sometimes you might be feeling alone that you got to do this Airbnb by yourself. You mortgaging this apartment duplex by yourself. You starting this company where you fix credit, or you own land, or you a real estate investor, or you own duplex of like, I'd rather do it by myself, scared and alone, and have the world and nobody know what the fuck I got going on, and end cycles with people that don't make sense. Because people know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. Acting like they have no self-awareness, acting like they don't know what they're doing, but they're being corrupted. They're fucking up your money. Like, this is a person that you trust to go get the money at your flower shop. And I had someone who went through this at her flower shop or at your wing place, and then you seeing that they stealing the money out the register. Now you got to have the camera in front of the register. And you saw them from the other camera behind, but then you also realizing there's stuff getting missing, like someone taking toilet paper. Like, nah, bro, it's like somebody's corrupted. Somebody want to have you back at the Five of Pentacles and have you betrayed and have you confused. But the confusion is bringing you into clarity, because you've been screwed over before. A lot of people have, and it's making you just put 1 and 2 together. Like, people show you who they really are the first time, or how they treat you. This person is a catalyst to your growth. Whatever manipulation, mind game they doing, they suck at it. And like, it's like that TikTok sound that's getting viral where that guy said, how can you trust somebody that don't take accountability? Every time you're trying to bring up something, like you could be a little mean. Or I had a friend that was a Capricorn doing that, and I'm like shutting down. I can't even tell you that you being a little bratty. You should be grateful that you got this and that. And I can't tell you that you're being rude because you doing this to sabotage the friendship. Okay, cool. I ain't gonna tell you things. And then people want to say you toxic because you don't want to talk about things that they did to you, but you was. And when you was trying to speak up, like, I had a mom that did that too. Like, I'm trying to talk about how you made me feel some type of way. Even my Sagittarius friend or my Pisces friend, and they stepmom is trying to shut them down. Like, no, shut up. I don't want to hear it. Like, so you basically know what you're doing. Like, y'all gonna be seeing that. People treat you exactly how they feel, and don't let nobody come back trying to stroke an ego. You could also be moving, having your own apartment, and people gonna be like, how you did it. Okay, with being confident, walking away from people, trusting God. Some of y'all could have even won the lottery, and you just got to be mindful of somebody who lost their way, a Virgo, a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius woman that's just, they got a mount on them. They just very disrespectful and don't believe what they saying because they feel like they could talk all this stuff. Like, you could have had people that try to make you feel bad that you don't have a man providing for you, but baby, you got God providing for you, and you providing for yourself. And some of y'all can have people where it's like they got more than you, so they should be more happy, and they trying to shit on you, And it's like, what, they got a baby daddy? Because the emperor could be a baby daddy, a man, a dad figure. Where it's like, people will do this thing like, oh, I bet you wish you was me. I bet you wish you had it like me. Or you had a life where you lived in the suburbs and did struggle. I think everybody wish they had a life of ease. But I feel like God make our story where, just like this man showed me an ex where I think he was like, he wanted to go back to his ex, and he showed me this movie called Player One on Netflix, where at the end of the movie, yeah, the person was going through bullshit, but strangers was supporting him more than the people around him. He may have lost his family member, but then he got the girl of his dream. He split the contract and with his friends that helped him survive in the game, so you get the 3 keys, because if you get the 3 keys you get $1 million. So he split it 4 ways with his friends and had them sign the contract. Like, yeah, he signed a little part on top, and he had his friends sign too. So it's like, I feel like you the type of person, if you get up there, the people that was there for you when you was down, they gonna be on vacations, they gonna be in yachts, they gonna be in your Lambo, they gonna be in your Rolls Royce, your Bentley, and it's gonna be like, they gonna never thought like forget this good for you. Some of them did. Like, some of y'all have friends that knew y'all was gonna be successful. Like, especially if you find like someone new. You could even had a sister that be like, someone got to get us famous. Okay, so yeah, that's what I got for you guys. Hit that notification button, comment, like, subscribe, and I'll see y'all later. Bye.